Let's move on to some sports. Here's Barong Tony Oranta.
Thank you, Joma, and welcome to Sports News. The Nigeria Football Federation, the NFF, has contracted Swedish coach Thomas Dernaby to take the role of head coach of the 8-time African champions, the Super Falcons, until 2020. The contract also enables Dernaby to come into the job with an assistant, Jörgen Peterson, another highly experienced Swedish coach nominated by him. The Football Federation also said the 58-year-old will support the other Nigerian women's teams. And elsewhere, Manchester United manager Jose Mourinho has signed a new contract until 2020 with the option of another year. The 54-year-old Portuguese previous deal at Old Trafford was due to expire in 2019. Mourinho, appointed as Louis van Gaal's successor in May 2016, won the EFL Cup and Europa League in his first season. This season, the Red Devils are second in the Premier League, behind runaway leaders Manchester City, with the club still in the Champions League and the FA Cup. Tennis now, and world number 1 Simona Halep has defeated 2016 champion Angelique Kerber in a thrilling contest to reach her first Australian Open final. The Romanian, twice a French Open runner-up, saved 2 match points on her way to a 6-3, 4-6, 9-7 victory. In Saturday's final, Halep will face Caroline Wozniacki, a straight sets winner over Elise Mertens, with both women looking for a first major title. The world number 1 ranking will also be up for grabs for the champion. And with that, we end on Sports News for tonight. I'm Barong Tony Oranta, and Ijoma will be back with the wrap.
Thanks a lot, Barong. Now, just days into his presidency, Mr. George Weah has begun making changes to the way Liberia's government is run. Mr. Weah has ordered all autonomous agencies and public corporations to keep their operational expenses below $3,000, and if any agencies need to exceed the budget, approval must be sought from the Office of the President. It also allowed the relevant people in the agencies and corporations to sign off all legitimate salaries and other benefits. Mr. Weah took office on Monday with a vow to crack down on corruption. U.S. President Donald Trump has ruled out any possibility of going back on his word over the recognition of Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. Mr. Trump also cast doubt over whether there will be resumption of peace talks between Israel and Palestine. He's accusing the Palestinians of disrespecting the United States in the wake of his decision to recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital. The U.S. president was speaking to journalists at Davos, the venue of the ongoing World Economic Forum. He's expected to push his America First agenda and seek reciprocal trade between the United States and its allies. And at least 3 people have been killed and 10 others seriously injured after a packed commuter train derailed near the northern Italian city of Milan. Several people were rescued from the wreckage of the carriages that derailed during the morning rush hour. The police say a problem with the track switch is being investigated as a possible cause. Witnesses say the train trembled for a few minutes before the accident. And the main news again. President Muhammadu Buhari today met with security chiefs in an effort to end insecurity and the spate of killings across the country. The meeting, which held behind closed doors, also discussed conditions given by the United States for the sale of warplanes and weapons to the federal government. Also today, the Director General of the National Broadcasting Commission, Malami Shakau, outlined the progress recorded so far in the switchover to digital broadcasting in the country, even as the broadcasting organizations of Nigeria pledged to support the NBC towards ensuring a smooth process. And Liberia's new president, George Weah, today hit the ground running by announcing sweeping changes in the running of government. And that's the news at 10 tonight. Thanks a lot for staying with us. I'm Ijoma Hunyato. Do have a good night.